I looked out the window, and then I saw that what was there was completely useless. I looked at the bed, and I said, there's no need. I looked at the dresser, and I said, what on earth for? It never occurred to me there could be something inside, like a book that I shouldn't read, but that I must read, because in that book was the only thing that could save or could kill. But who? And this concludes another chapter of The Miller Confusion. Perhaps we'll continue that next week. In the meanwhile, there are record-breaking heat waves going on around California, so if I dissolve into a puddle live on stream, that's the sort of thing that would be very appropriate to a horror game. Welcome to another Purblind Gamer stream. I'm your host, Purblind Gamer, and I hope everybody is having a good weekend so far. And not melting or freezing, depending on what part of the world you are. For all I know, I have some friends from Antarctica watching the stream. But welcome in, Dangerous Dave and Techie Rob. You guys should check out Techie Rob, who's a retro streamer who does a lot of Sega Genesis games. And you should also check out Itorama, who does a mixture of retro games and more modern games. Ooh, doing speedruns of horror, Itorama. How are those going? And Big Fatty Plus, welcome in. You stream too, don't you, Big Fatty? I always have trouble remembering who streams and who doesn't. So, shoutouts for almost everybody. But, yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I'd rather not have the high temperatures. But, I don't have too much trouble reading books, Dangerous Dave. I usually just hold them really close. And then, yeah, if it's not ridiculously small, if it's ridiculously small, like trade paperbacks or telephone books, I can't read them. They're good for fire starters, though. But yeah, most hardbacks and most older books I can read all right, and large print is the best. Oh, you're streaming Sword of Vermilion, Big Fatty. That's a classic. I had played through that a couple of times on the Genesis, because my father got it for me when I was a kid. It's a fun game. I like that it's not turn-based combat. Oh, you moved out. Wow, that must be stressful, I know. I've had to move a couple times, like long distances, and it's not fun. So, yeah, hope you're settling in on the East Coast, Itorama. Yeah, I'm doing all right, thanks. Mostly just being busy with work and not doing too much else. Work, streaming, wishing it was colder. I got more going on in life, but yeah, work will be interesting this week, but hey, I get Monday off, so that's always good. Yeah. Today, we're going to be continuing this series of Flash games, but I realized that I might as well just play through the first 2 chapters again, because now I know what to do. It'll be real quick, and get us back into the mood. And then hopefully the second 2 chapters I'll be able to figure out, and hopefully we won't have any more crashes. I think I figured out what was causing the problem last time. It relates to Desktop Windows Manager. I don't really know what that program is or what it does, but I hate it. And I feel like it's plotting against me. I feel like it's watching me sleep or something. Yeah. So hopefully today's stream will be smooth sailing, and Edge and Chrome will get along, and OBS and Zoom Text will get along. Don't get any funny ideas, Task Manager. I'm watching you. Yeah, the Oregon Trail. The modern day Oregon Trail. Hopefully less shooting buffalo and less tipping the wagon/car over when you ford a river at Roma. Yeah. Oregon Trail, fun. I had the CD-ROM version from like the mid-90s when I was a kid, with the kind of stiffly animated like pictures that talk, and you actually controlled the crosshair when you were mercilessly gunning down the rabbits and buffalo and alpacas and I don't know, whatever else you could. Hey, you eat what you can. And if you run out your food, then, I mean, those mules pulling the wagon, do we really need 3 of them? Mule burgers. Agreed, Big Fatty Plus. The older games are a hassle. Some of them are surprisingly easy. I appreciate things like DX Wind and OTVDM, and Windows 10 stepped up its game a little bit in terms of backwards compatibility, but still difficult. And these are just Flash games, so I mean, now they're emulated in like through Ruffle on the Internet Archive. They should run fine. Oh yeah, and thank you to everybody who came out to my last couple streams on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday we beat Gax, and it took a while. Those last 2 levels are a bit of a slog. I think I accrued about 30 lives, and then I went through them all, and I'm like, oops, better go get more lives. But I think I was also tired. The final boss was tough but fair once you was able to figure out what you're doing. Yeah, Gex is a fun game. I recommend it to people who like platformers of the era, and who like wisecracking lizards in general. And then what did we play last Sunday? Oh yeah, we finished the Boogeyman, and we got the good ending. That was a lot of fun. We'll definitely play the 4th game in the series at some point. And yeah, had a really well developed story and characters and world, and the bizarre post-credit scene where the protagonist was kind of a jerk for no reason and incurred the wrath of a supernatural entity because it was freaking hilarious. Yeah. And yeah, I guess I was talked into doing cinematic platformers September, so we'll be doing a couple of cinematic platformers this month. Why? I don't know. I give in to peer pressure easily. And yes, I agree. That's a good rule in life. Always avoid dysentery. I mean, if you can. If you can't, then... Well, if you can't, what option do you have? I feel like that extends to a lot of things. Now then. Miller, the Arcane, the Miller Estate, Episode 1. This is from, like, the late 90s, and it's this serial mystery/horror Flash games. And it was a cool idea. And I think this was like when Flash was really getting going and starting to become popular. I think I first discovered Flash games around 98 or 99, but just as like downloadable files. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange eons even death may die. I think we all know who. Yeah, how far are you in Sword of Vermilion, Big Fatty Plus? Oh right, I should. Wait, that just... yeah, that looked good. Oh right. We gotta do these puzzles. Shit. Oh, what? Do you remember the last town you went to, Big Fatty Plus? Oops. Keltwick. Gosh, Gosh, I can't remember where that is in the scheme of the game. I think it's been too long since I played it. Is Keltwick where you have to get the doctor? Or no, wait, you go to... The doctor's in Keltwick? It's been too long. I don't think I'll remember. I don't really play that one of these days. And I kind of liked that the game came with like a straight up strategy guide. Didn't see that much in the Genesis and SNES era. It was all about, no, buy them separately. Oh yeah, this game contains nudity. But very tasteful nudity. Oh no, wait, there's the center line. I mean, technically censored. It all began when Prescott Bridgman, my father Gregor, and I spent a week in Duncan Creek on the coast. Oops, wait. Prescott had received a letter from his former landlord. I think she was called Mary Miller. She owned a Victorian estate over there, a charming place she used to rent to rich tourists during the summer. Unfortunately, she could no longer find customers because her house had acquired a nasty reputation. Her last tenant, a scientist named Alvin Carter, had stormed into the town general store one day. He looks excitable, screaming that the house was haunted, and then he had vanished without a trace. Over the next few days, the villagers noted other mysterious disappearances. First it was dogs, then cattle, then some of the tourists. The area's folks were quite superstitious, you'll understand. That was more than enough to make them steer clear of the house. And there's the house now. Yeah, it does that.
My detection equipment is infallible.
Your detection equipment is also noisy.
Where are my matches? What am I supposed to do with this?
There. And I played through this last week, so that's how I know exactly what to do. Takes a while to figure it out the first time.
You think you've got a choice, huh? Fool! When the 7 stars are aligned, the 7 plagues will descend upon you. It will be the end. The end, I say. There's nothing you can do. Everything has already been decided. You are lost! Lost!
Nice neighbors.
Yeah. Colorful characters, these
Something
locals.
down there.
Yeah, something pulsing with a dark light.
Strange. There should be a hook at the end of this rope.
And here's one.
This is nonsense.
The protagonists in this game are so judgmental. It's like, clearly it's a paper torn in half. This is definitely English. And he's like, this is nonsense. The words aren't even finished. That's it.
Empty.
There are some pretty good Flash games. I gotta try and play more at some point, like on stream. I don't know if I mentioned the first stream I ever did was a Flash game. Unfortunately, the VOD is lost.
Empty. This is strange.
It's not strange. They just like their wine in this house. Where's the... There.
This rock
Yes,
got
big
to
fatty.
kill the living and wake the dead.
I'm going to have to start saying that next time I go to the local bar. But actually, Ex Mortis was the first game I ever streamed Big Fatty. It was just like a test stream to see if I could do streaming, kind of, and it was back in late 2020 when they were saying, all Flash will be destroyed forever in December, fuck consumers. Don't we love Adobe? So I was like, well, I guess now's the time to play a Flash game. Oh, it is great. And I think the Ex Mortis trilogy is on the internet. I think it's still, you can find and play it somewhere. Hey, Seacross, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, right. Fixation with the number 7. Was it a mess, like, in terms of coding? I know some of the games weren't so great.
The Elder Sign. Not those creeps again.
Not those creeps again. It sounds so modern. Whereas a lot of the dialogue sounds very dated, like, I don't know, from the 30s. Oh, security-wise, Cross. Yeah, I mean, I think that's why they destroyed it in the end, but it's a shame. It'd been around for so long. I mean, they used to say that about Java, too. Like, you know, Java was a big thing for, what, like, close to 20 years, and more than 15. And then they were like, Java security risk, beware, Java, never use Java again. And now I haven't heard them yap about it. Or maybe that's because not everybody uses Java now. What do I know? To be continued. Let's continue. 98. Let's move right on to the next episode. Well. They did a lot of games. And also, you guys should check out Seacross. Who's mostly a retro streamer. Does a lot of cool real hardware stuff. And a lot of fun games. ESP Raid? I don't know that one, Seacross. What is that? Yeah, Big Fatty. One of these days I'm going to play. Hopefully. I mean, I think they're still available. Hopefully I can play all the Ex Mortis games on stream. I've played the first two, but I've never played the third one yet. I was saving it or something. Oh, the Japanese arcade shooter. Oh, okay. Actually, maybe I was lurking in your stream for part of that. The threshold. I don't know what a thresh is. Oh, yeah. Look for the pointy ones to unseal the forbidden knowledge. I was scared constantly, day and night. It was exhausting. Irrationality was seeping through the cracks of our world, intent on corrupting the minds of my peers for generations to come. We had to act. Miller Villa was irrationality's focal point. I sensed it immediately. The entire house emitted an ominous aura of evil. My father Gregor searched the ground floor study. Prescott stayed outside to survey the area, but I could not help feeling that someone was waiting for me. I had to know more. I had no choice. Yeah, this nonsense. It's interesting that you said that Java was supposed to you could write once and run everywhere. But it didn't work that way, Seacross. I don't know much about that stuff.
I must concentrate.
Remember Shockwave? Shockwave was around for a good while, too.
It is locked.
Major archaeological discovery. A team of archaeologists has unearthed an ancient Indian mound on private domain near Duncan Creek. The funeral monument is shaped like a 300-foot snake, the sort of thing that would eat Jill Valentine if it had half a chance. In a startling coincidence, a Victorian manor was built precisely above the snake's head 40 years ago. The house's owner, Mary Miller, was astonished by the discovery. Okay, if it's Victorian manor and it was built 40 years ago, I think it's safe to say this isn't taking place much later than the 1930s.
Are you too dumb to understand my intentions? Even if you choose to close your eyes, you will have chosen.
I don't trust priests who dress in black and have eyeball headbands. And who say things like that, more specifically. Check out that shadow.
Ridiculous.
Yep. Yeah, we can look out the window, right? We're certain.
It is locked. No, no.
I thought we used that key to unlock that.
It is locked. This key does not work here.
Oh, yeah. If you take too long or use up too many clicks, something unholy kills you. I think the other drawers were empty.
It is empty. It is empty.
Sometimes the game will give you hints. Oh yeah, you can't save your game. I mean, it doesn't work with the way they emulated it. I guess one more time.
No, no. It is locked. Villa's last tenant. There's a skeleton in his closet.
It's rattling tonight. Okay, I'll stop. I think that was the unfortunate Professor Carter, was it?
It makes no sense.
Ah. So there's the second half. Yeah, I think, you know, I'm no coroner, but I think you're onto something here, big fatty.
His fingers are clenched around a dagger's hilt.
He's not alive in the traditional sense. This puzzle took me a long time to figure out last time, because like, what the hell am I supposed to do?
The Elder Sign.
Hey, we've seen that before. Are daggers with like wavy blades actually that effective? I wonder.
It is locked.
Yeah. Oh, that's a footstool. (1924). Brother, venerable friend, glory be to He whom we serve for our supreme power, now and for all eternity. Oops. There. I must warn you, trust no one, especially the Cardinal. He has studied our science for 2 centuries, and therefore he must suspect us. If he should learn that you are at Miller Villa to destroy the stone, there's no telling what torments he would put you through. To answer your previous query, the people who vanished in Duncan Creek most certainly fell victims to the Guardian of the Stone. However, this entity, while terribly powerful, is not invincible. To defeat it, you must place yourself under Kalagoth's protection. The idol of Kalagoth is in the green room, surrounded by its servants. Beware, before touching Kalagoth, you must trace the magical sign created by its followers. You will then be able to seize the idol without peril. When the deed is done, join me here in England. We must decide on our course of actions for the next months. Alicia Blackwood.
Ridiculous.
There. Is it here? No, the picture doesn't like that.
No, that is not right.
Kalagoth is ours.
The well.
To be continued. This is a cool project and pretty ambitious. I'm glad they were able to have, and I think they had more than one complete serial actually. I try to watch the credits. Must be a film school thing. '99. Ah, there it is. This is the one I was working on last time. HPL. What did Hewlett-Packard merge with this time? Yeah, this one's annoying. Yeah. Eh. I don't know, there's a clever way to think about these puzzles or what? There we go. As our investigation progressed, events became more and more obscure. Evidence I had discovered suggested the presence of the Elder Star. Still, I hadn't a clue why this secret evil society would be interested in the Miller estate. The ultimate truth was, as I would find out, more horrible than I could possibly imagine. Duncan Creek, 1924. Dearest Alicia, thank you for your previous help. Unfortunately, even though you confirm that there's a copy of the famous Book of Seth here, I have been unable to find it. I can't dispense with this tome. Only the Book of Seth contains the spells I need to turn the dagger into a weapon lethal to the Guardian of the Stone. I must find it. At least, I have discovered another passage leading to the underground. There's a secret door, somehow triggered by the library's clock. The portrait hanging on the dining room wall was of great help in decoding the mechanism. I must admit that I am worried. I have learned that a man has arrived in Duncan Creek by the morning train, and after spending the afternoon making small talk with the neighbors, I am convinced that it is the Cardinal. I am afraid that you are right. I am living on borrowed time. My only hope is that you will be able to deactivate Stonehenge before it is too late. May him who we serve assist and protect us. Alvin Carter.
No, I must have read that book at least 100 times.
How long have you been hanging around here? Or is that just one of those books that is in every creepy old 1920s mansion's library? An essay on the theory of delays by Cardinal Kardec. Kardec. I wonder if that's a reference to something. Kind of makes me think of Carswell from the M.R. James story. There is in the world a network of straight lines crisscrossing the landscape of numerous countries. These lines, which I shall call lays, form an extraordinary power grid carrying telluric energy. Whenever two or more of the major lays meet, nodal points are created where the energy is particularly dominant. To channel this power, the wise men of olden times erected funeral mounds, dolmens, cromlechs, pagan altars, and churches at these nodal points to act as capacitors. There are many secondary nodal points, but the three most strategic ones are located at Stonehenge in England, at Duncan Creek in New England, and in the ancient Incan capital of Cuzco, Peru. The lays form an immense and coherent network, conveying covering the entire world, a fantastic energy carrier on a planetary scale which, if properly activated, could generate a pulse of unimaginable power. Wait, there were those buttons on the globe. I wonder. It was England, New England, and Peru.
Completely irrelevant. Completely useless.
Really? Oh, I'm still holding the ladder.
Definitely not. I do not want to read this now.
Duncan Creek Guide by George MacLean, Notary at Law. The coast used to be considered useful for navigation. However, one must remember that some of Duncan Creek's inhabitants were remorseless criminals, and that many of the shipwrecks may have been caused intentionally. Smugglers and pirates hid their loot in caves along the cliff, some natural, some man-made, which formed a huge underground complex. These caves were connected with several of the villas standing on top of the cliff. There is little doubt that parts of this network have subsisted to this day. Okay, which fits with the cave that we saw in episode 2. Wonder, I know this was inspired by Lovecraft's writing, but I wonder if this game was also inspired by Alone in the Dark, which was in turn inspired by Lovecraft. Those are the only two areas to look at. Well, he looks like he's in a rather sour mood.
Empty. Oh well, I guess my turkey dinner will have to wait.
I'd be concerned if a turkey were sitting here, considering that there's a corpse that has decayed half to bone in the closet. So yeah, we totally looted this place and stole the silver platter. And the clock is at 4. And there's a billiard ball and a card that say 4, so...
Totally uninteresting.
Remember what I said about judgmental protagonists? Yeah, they said something about the clock. The painting being a clue to trigger the clock's mechanism.
What a strange idea.
Well, now I'm just getting insulting. Hey, there's a... What's her name?
Useless. Uninteresting. What a strange idea. The moonlight is almost as bright as an electric bulb. Completely irrelevant. A wrought glass chandelier. It seems to be made of real diamonds.
What did he say? Did he say wrought glass? Oh, wrought glass, I guess, like wrought iron. Thought it meant rot, like rot gut. Like, they're even insulting the chandelier with real diamonds.
Totally uninteresting. There is some sort of mechanism with that globe.
Okay, let's see, it was... That's New England. Yeah, that's England. I know geography. Little bits of it. Which one of these? That's Brazil. Is that one Peru? Hey.
Lost my light. It's opening.
Open, says me. Oops. Oh, I was supposed to do that. Well, let's read the Book of Seth, shall we? For somebody who reads the same book 100 times, you don't know how to open books, do you? And we can't read it? Well, I don't know. I'm not seeing an arrow popping up. Oh well, maybe we just need to have it. So one let's look at the clock.
What a strange idea.
You're right, Dave. This fellow is awfully cross. That can't be good. Yeah, we can't drag the book anywhere.
Completely irrelevant.
Oh, hey, it's that crazy guy from episode 1.
Definitely not.
Maybe light the candelabra that I've seen.
Completely useless. Irrelevant. Totally uninteresting.
Let's start
Completely useless.
trying random things since we're going to die anyway.
Uninteresting. A wrought glass chandelier. It seems to be made of real diamonds.
He's getting uncomfortably close.
Totally uninteresting.
Why? Why? What? So yes, these are real diamonds? That's good. Can we steal them?
Completely useless.
Yeah. I mean, we zoomed in, but I'm trying to see what is the point of reflecting the light on the chandelier. We take the candles.
Uninteresting.
His fate is best left up to the viewer's imagination. Okay. Read the book. Read other book. Is it this one? Yeah. I'm just glancing at these because I don't know if looking at them triggers something.
There is some sort of mechanism with that globe.
You don't say.
Blast my light. It's opening.
Blast my light. He's not swearing. Wait. What if we put it on the chandelier? Why? I don't know, it's a flash game. Click around until something happens. I mean, one could also say that's an adventure game.
The moonlight is almost as bright as an electric bulb. Empty. Oh well, I guess my turkey dinner will have to wait.
Oh, yeah, look, there's a spot for it there. No. Are any of these gems a different color from the others? Is that what this is?
completely irrelevant, completely useless. Definitely not. A wrought glass chandelier. It seems to be made of real diamonds.
Oh, wait. I did get another one. Okay. That's all very well and good, but what do we do with them? Are those snakes in the picture frame?
Totally uninteresting.
Like a roving searchlight, an eerie moonbeam cut through the darkness of the empty dining room. Okay. That was a hint for what I just did. Thank you, game. You are helpful. Oh, right. And we can't look at that side table, whatever that is.
What a strange idea. A wrought glass chandelier. It seems to be made of real diamonds.
Can I do anything else with that? Let me zoom in. Maybe it'll let us mess with the clock now. Sounds like an engine trying to rev up. And the magnifying glasses. Nah.
Useless. Uninteresting. What a strange idea.
What is that? I mean, that looks like a button, but it's
Completely
apparently
irrelevant.
not. Oh no, I think it's a quill pen and an inkwell. Yeah.
Totally uninteresting.
Yeah. We replaced. And we can't.
What a strange idea.
His eyes don't look quite human, do they?
Completely irrelevant.
Ophelia, right. So I guess this takes place just after chapter 2. The shiny plate reminded him of the shield Perseus used to collect the mirror image of the Gorgon. Okay, we got it, we got it. I guess I should check for clues more often. Do anything on the lights? Oh no, we've lost the platter, okay.
Totally uninteresting.
Just gonna say the same thing everywhere at this point. Mirror image. Imagine the shiny plate, though. We cannot use the clock. No, we cannot use the clock. Maybe we are supposed to take one of these plates then.
Definitely not. Completely useless. Irrelevant.
And we can't take the platter. No, we cannot. One used. You can't cycle through the hotspots with tab like you used to be able to. In the good old days of Flash. I wonder if that's a thing that like modern browsers don't let you do that. I don't know. I mean, you still can. Maybe it's disabled within Ruffle. I mean, you can use it to switch fields like on forums and things.
Totally uninteresting.
triggered by the library clock and the painting on the dining room wall. I think, what have I not clicked on? Eh.
Completely useless. Uninteresting.
I think everything is uninteresting.
Totally uninteresting. Completely useless. Uninteresting.
Eh. Yeah. I thought that might, if I quit first, it might prevent the other window from opening. But instead, I made it open twice. Well, at least now we know what to do.
Complete empty. Oh well, I guess my turkey dinner will
Right,
have
so
to wait.
nice, I did it twice. I wanted to open that tab that said, yeah, this link cannot be opened. Because this is not the year 2000. Move on. Or something like that. Aliens abducted your page. Actually, we just ran into a 404 error. Remember when Yahoo used to have that? I think it was not Yahoo. I used to run into it during the turn of the millennium looking for GeoCities pages that had gone. That were no more. Alright.
The moonlight is almost as bright as an electric bulb. Completely useless. A wrought glass chandelier. It seems to be made of real diamonds. Definitely not.
Okay. So I stole one of them. And then, like, threw away the silver platter, because I'm obviously rich enough not to need that.
Totally uninteresting.
You guys can't see the game screen? Holy shit. Thanks for pointing that out, Big Fatty. I forgot to maximize it when I redid it. There's that better? No, that's bizarre. Why isn't it? Why is it showing you guys so little of it? Hold on. That's so weird. Why would it do that? Why would it? You guys have been seeing the whole game screen most of the time, right? It was just after that last change. What the actual hell? I gotta clean up my sources. Oh. And then there. Okay. Now we're good. Thanks so much for pointing that out, Big Fatty. Alright, so we got one gem.
There is some sort of mechanism with that globe.
Peru. Duncan Creek. And merry old England. Hopefully that problem won't come up
Blast
again.
my light! It's opening!
And it will not let us read the Book of Seth, because doing so would drive us mad. It's trying to, may also drive us mad. Oh, now I kind of think I should look up a hint. Just because I feel like I've tried just about everything, and also I can't stream like too many hours tonight. I have plans later, so I blasted later than I thought already. Yeah, better look up a hint. Yeah, it's the beauty of these older games. There are walkthroughs online. Oh. Did that, did that, did that. Oh, okay, we can... Glad I looked at that. We have to take the ladder over to the clock.
What a strange idea. It seems as though there is some sort of gemstone missing here.
The ladder was not in front of the clock when we dragged it all the way over. Come on, guys. It's at 4 o'clock. Send the mirror image. It's supposed to be at 8 o'clock. Hey, Interocitor, welcome in. How are you doing today? And you guys should check out Retro Interocitor, she has a whole bunch of different retro games, including racing games and first-person shooters. It's a fun stream. Don't think I've caught one of your streams recently, Interocitor. Cyclemania. Ooh, yeah, good to see you too. Oh. What is the... Yeah, my pleasure. What does this do? Oh. Maybe when we were at 4, we were supposed to turn the key. Cyclemania, is that on the Amiga?
Ah, there it is.
Oh, okay. Right. They both lit up. Wonder if... Try it at 12 o'clock. See if that'll light the other gem up. Oh, the secret door. Oh, okay. Windows 95 or DOS. That is at least fun to play.
It's far too dark in there.
How are we gonna light these?
Useless. Uninteresting.
Don't see anything resembling matches.
What a strange idea.
Yeah. That's, I assume, an electric lamp. Yeah. Look at that shade. Oh. There we go. That... excuse me, game. Are we gonna just open something else?
Completely irrelevantly uninteresting.
It's like jugs of something. Ooh. Gears. And one of these things. too small. Do a game first to devise these gear puzzles. Won't it let me place them? Oops. Ah. It's stuck to my hand. Get the gear off. No, seriously. Oh, no worry. Hey, as long as I'm the only one who can hear it. A lot of party parrots up in this room. Why is it? Why can't I let go of this gear? Oh, come on. Because it was letting me let go of them, wasn't it? Oh, there we go. How? I don't know. Would it only let us swap them? Hmm.
Which reminds me, Captain Peelcard said he knows how to fix TPS, so he calls me as Dangerous Dave.
Really?
Which takes TPS forever to spell out.
Interesting. I'll have to ask Captain about that.
Things like that spam just before don't have letting you keep up with chat easier.
Oh, thanks for telling me about that dang 3rouse_dav3. I should reach out to Captain Peelcard about that. That certainly would be useful. I wonder if he uses speech chat or something else. Yeah, no, that definitely would. I gotta say, I've been pretty lucky. Like, even when I get raids with people I don't necessarily, like a lot of people I don't know, they generally don't post like a whole lot of long emote heavy raid calls. Maybe, I mean, maybe it's just because I have in my rules like, please, yeah, try not to, but don't worry about it too much, and they read the rules. Okay, okay, seriously, these gears are pissing me off. He trout to himself that there had to be an almost infantile logic to this devilish mechanical contraption. No, I cannot. Get this thing unstuck. I'm sure, yeah, I'm lining it up with the holes. It's like, how precise does it demand? Now I can't let go of this one at all. God. If I run into a bug... I stopped, but that doesn't make any difference, does it? Oh. So that big one is going. What, am I just going to have to try every hole? There's no indication what. I can get out of this. The heck? I'm just gonna look at the walkthrough. Okay, it just says to drag the keys. I mean, not keys, gears. But it's... Hey, it took me out of full screen, didn't it? Here. I don't know, I think this is a bug. It's supposed to be, you drag them and then release them. I don't know, maybe I should refresh and try again. It won't take long to get back to this point. And then just, yeah, be very careful to drag and release the gears. Yeah, I guess that's my best bet. And hurry it up, I want to see how this ends. That, yeah. Okay, we'll just breeze through this.
There is some sort of mechanism with that globe.
My
Blast my light! It's opening!
I just realized he has white hair but very dark eyebrows, doesn't he?
I love how the main character is so grumpy.
Agreed, big fatty. That's fun. Now each episode's protagonist has a different voice, but this guy is especially grumpy. Right. Turn that right off. Wasting
The
the electricity
moonlight
by
is
turning it
almost as
on.
bright as an electric bulb.
What do we care? If we're going to steal silver platters, which are worth a lot.
Completely irrelevant. Oh, well, I guess my turkey dinner will have to wait.
That one? Yeah. Alright. See, that does not look like it is right in front of the grandfather clock.
It
Oh, okay,
seems
we're
as though there
next
is
to the
some
grandfather
sort of
clock.
gemstone missing here.
I really must get a secret door hidden behind a grandfather clock for my house one of these days.
Ah, there it is.
And midnight. Or noon. We don't know.
It's far too dark in there.
How are we lighting this? Oh yeah, pyrokinesis. I assume this will do nothing. The clock read 4. Only 8 hours till 12 midnight. Is there anything else here?
Completely useless.
Other than,
Definitely not.
are those whiskey jugs? They kind of look like it. There's alcohol's a theme in this game.
An old freight elevator. Totally uninteresting.
Hey. tear this place
What
up.
a strange idea.
Okay, there are boards blocking the exit. I have a crowbar. I try to apply the crowbar to the boards, and he says, what a strange idea. How is that strange? Your mind works in peculiar ways, old man. Gears. Gears.
Big Bad Guy Plus. He's an imbecile.
Yeah, or he's eccentric. But I kind of think he's an imbecile. Eh, it's more the game that's an imbecile. Okay. No. Shit. It's doing it again, damn it. There. Ah. I don't know, because it looks... I start to move it, but then... Yeah, the gear jumps to it. Whereas if it's not over the hole, it moves smoothly. I'm really thinking this is a bug, and even worse, a bug that makes the game impossible. I mean, doesn't it? It looks like that. And then you can't let go of them. So... Oh, also the sound is down apparently. And the sound is back. Yay. Oh, well that was strange. Put the big gear here. I mean, if we have to click this damn thing... Great. I mean, I think this is definitely a bug, but I'm trying to think out if I can get around it. Huh. Did one just vanish? Yep. Okay, well at least we can reset it there. Okay. I think, no, that's too far apart. It's doing it again. Yeah, no, that's the second biggest one. Then what if we put the biggest one? Nothing in between them though. No. I think it's got to be the biggest one first. Hopefully resetting the puzzle doesn't wake up creepy possessed local anymore than he already is. I mean, that looks promising. It's gonna make us use all the gears. Just for fun, we'll put that there. Yeah, that doesn't look right.
There it is.
Hey, we were able to push through it.
An old freight elevator.
Okay, now are we gonna smash things with a crowbar? Channel our inner Freeman?
What a strange idea.
No. Why would we do that? So where else can we go?
Completely irrelevant. Totally uninteresting.
We say, to jugs of whiskey around here.
What a strange idea. Completely irrelevant. Totally uninteresting. An old freight elevator. Definitely not. An old freight elevator.
Let's see. I'm gonna... Let me check the time. Ah, shoot, it's getting late. I'm just gonna check the walkthrough and see what I'm doing wrong, because I think I'm gonna have to end after this chapter, sadly. I should have started earlier. But... oh, we're almost at the end. Drag the crowbar to the boards covering the elevator. What exactly does the game think I'm trying to do?
Completely useless. Irrelevant. Totally uninteresting.
No.
Completely useless.
And yet I think I have dragged the crowbar to every part of the boards.
Uninteresting. Totally uninteresting.
God, I wonder if it's not registering because I tried to pry them off before I got the elevator working. I mean, that doesn't necessarily make sense, but... Do on both sides.
Completely useless.
Okay, since you're about to die, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna refresh this one more time and go through it real quick and try this again, only messing with the boards after I've gotten the elevator working. And if that doesn't work, I'll call it quits. And if that does work, I'll call it quits anyway. Ruffle. Hey, isn't that a brand of potato chips? Who named our Flash emulator after potato chips? Wonder if there's another one called Lay's, which would fit in quite well with this game. Sour cream and onion Flash emulation. I feel like I must be hungry or something. Okay, speedrun.
There is some sort of mechanism with that globe.
The globe needs to calm down. Stop the world, I want to get off.
Lost my light. It's opening.
Yes, blast your light. As in, turn it off.
The moonlight is almost as bright as an electric bulb. Complete empty. Oh well, I guess my turkey dinner will have to wait.
What would be really terrifying is if there was a turkey under there. Especially a turkey that tried to kill you. Got those. Yeah, once you know what to do, you're just surprisingly quick.
It seems as though there is some sort of gemstone missing here. There it is.
Exactly, big fatty plus. You never know where there's going to be a turkey. You just start whipping the wall. Hey, there's a turkey in there, fully cooked. And it's still warm. Is there any gravy? No gravy. Hey, Freddy, can you come in over here with some gravy? Ow! You're throwing bones at me, you idiot skeleton. Like in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Yeah. Go underground. In the, where there's a river full of deadly fish, and where large toads are trying to kill you. Here's a mushroom. I don't know. Maybe Alucard has studied pharmacology, and so he's like, I know that is a shiitake mushroom. It will do me no harm. I am called Alucard. This is me making small talk. One of these days I gotta go finish Symphony of the Night and actually get the good ending. Still have the saves on my memory card back home. He doesn't even look scared, just annoyed, like, who closed that door when I was underground? Wait, this one then? And this one. And then one here. Come the hell on. Chance. Reset the damn puzzle. And I gotta remember how I positioned them. And wait, that one's not right. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, this one first. This one second. Is that order right? Yeah. This one third.
There it is.
There it is.
Totally uninteresting.
We see the
An old
elevator.
freight elevator. What a strange idea.
It's not let me smash the boards, damn it.
Useless. Uninteresting.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess the only other thing I can do is look at a video walkthrough and see if I have to click on some very specific part of the boards. And then we'll wrap up for the night. Yeah. And then we sit through ads. It's cool to see these videos of playthroughs of old games and then be like, oh wow, thousands of people have watched this. Okay.
What a strange idea.
I'm trying to do it
Completely irrelevant. Totally uninteresting.
right where I saw this person do it in this playthrough. Yeah, it looked like it's right. Somewhere down here.
What a strange idea.
God, I mean, I can't think it's supposed to be pixel perfect. I just think this is a bug that prevents us from finishing it.
Totally uninteresting. Definitely not. Completely useless.
Right at the
Irrelevant. Totally uninteresting. Completely useless.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Uninteresting. Totally uninteresting. Completely
Yeah, well,
useless.
whatever. Let's meet our fate head on. Or with our back turned. And then head on. No, thank you. I can still hear the freight elevator gears even though I'm dead. Yeah, and shut it up. I can still hear the freight elevator gears. It won't stop. It'll be haunting my dreams. I muted the tab. Well, that's the end of... Well, that's almost the end of episode 3 of the Miller Estate. It was a fun series, and it's really cool that they did that with Flash. It's a shame that it looks like we're not able to complete it. So I don't know if I'll try and do episode 4 in some future stream. Hadn't run into that before with Flash games not being like possible to complete through emulation. I don't know, I mean, it would almost make more sense for me to play through the 4th episode off stream, make sure it wasn't, make sure it could be completed and didn't have a bug, and then play it on stream, but that's a lot less fun. I don't know, maybe there's a different version of this. I'm using the one on Internet Archive, but maybe there are ones working on other sites through some other emulator that would still work right and a good finish. Sorry. It was kind of an anticlimactic stream to end to my 256th stream, which is technically the stream that should reset the stream counter to 0 because of some weird bug that sometimes happens in games. And like anything more than 255 is considered 0. See also Sinistar. I don't know what other games that bug affects. But I also know sometimes values in games are maxed out at 255, like if you ever play Spiritual Warfare, which is a cheap Christian Zelda ripoff for the Sega Genesis. Don't ask me how I come across these things. You can only collect 255 souls. Yeah, you collect people's souls, I think. And I guess because one more, and it would have counted it as 0. Then, I don't know, maybe we'll get to finish this and see how it ends. I'll do some more research or something, of course. But I also have to get other games working for future streams. So, yeah, I'll find somebody to raid and wrap up, and to give you guys an idea of what's coming up. Somebody, I don't know who, had this idea that this is Cinematic Platformer September, which means I'll be playing some cinematic platformer games. So tomorrow I intend to start Nightmare Ned, which is a horror-themed game from Disney that I remember seeing in the Scholastic Book Fair book orders and being intrigued by, and never actually playing. And I think it's been largely forgotten. But then I found a copy for like $2. And on Wednesday, we finished Gex, which was also a platform with cinematic aspirations, so I'll be starting another one then. Maybe Flashback, which I've played through before, or maybe some different one that I've never played. I don't know. Maybe I'll announce it tomorrow, and on Twitter and MySpace. And then next Saturday, for Short Horror Saturday, we'll play, I don't know if we'll be able to finish the Miller Estate, or I'll have to do something else. There's still plenty of horror games out there. And let's find somebody to raid. You should tell them about the new community challenge. What new community challenge? There hasn't been one since the real-time strategy game. Oh, eating Marmite. Excuse you, Airplane Lion. I'm not eating Marmite on stream. I mean, how can I? We don't have Marmite in the United States. Well, there's a jar from Sri Lanka. Where is a jar of Marmite from Sri Lanka? In the kitchen cupboard. How? How? It's not sold in this country. Oh, I ordered it. You ordered a jar of Marmite from Sri Lanka? How? With your credit card. God damn it, Airplane Lion! Stop using my credit card to order things on... No wonder I never have any money in the bank. So apparently there's a new community challenge where if you guys contribute enough points, I'll have to eat Marmite on stream. And I don't know what Marmite tastes like, but apparently a lot of people don't like it. So that'll be fun. We've also established Marmite on Ciabatta is the ideal thing to feed your fridge skulls, assuming you have fridge skulls. Yeah, I mean, you can probably order it from Australia or New Zealand. Apparently somebody just chopped around the world and figured out the cheapest place to order it with my credit card. I'm pretty sure that's a felony. This guy, the Airplane Lion, is not a signatory on my credit card. Anyway, let's find somebody to raid. Or maybe they sell it in specialty stores in the US. See. Who's alive? We haven't raided in a while. Oh, Ruby is live. Exactly, I figure Vegemite and Marmite are more in the Oceania region. Oh, here. My old friend Liv Jo Nark is streaming, and she's playing Bioshock, which is an excellent game, and horror themed, so I'll leave you guys with her. Yeah. And she just started school. Yeah, it'll be nice to give her a raid. And then I've got to rush off. $3 movie ticket day in the US, you know. My roommates and I intend to take full advantage of that.
Retro my anti-error site order. Have a good one.
Hey, thanks, Retro Rossiter. And thank you guys all for coming by. I really appreciate you guys being here, whether you're chatting or lurking. And, yeah. Watching me stumble through the Miller Estate in Flash. You're welcome, Techie Rob. You can follow me on Twitch to see when I'm live. You can follow me on Twitter and MySpace for stream announcements and polls and other nonsense. Also, me pushing Chesapeake Shores, which broadcasts at 8/7 Central on the Hallmark Channel on Sundays. Go watch it. It's good television. Keep our ratings up. And where was I going? Oh yeah, and you can find VODs of my past streams on YouTube. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Nightmare Ned, assuming that it works on my stream, works on my computer. Oh, thank you, Big Patty, really kind of you. Yeah, hope everybody has a good evening. Say hi to Liv Jo Nark, and remember, if you think you can steal a silver platter, completely irrelevant. Blast my light. Well, I never wrote Eldritch Horrors.